Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? But with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers, a network of 130 million of them, in fact. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills, and did I say job title? See how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
With a major selection of the looks your kiddos love starting at just $4 in the Walmart app, a new school year means a stylish new them. Who knew? Find skater skirts and Crocs that say, I'm casual but cool. Sparkly sneakers that say, it's my classroom, you're just learning in it. And preppy polos that say, I'm the teacher's pet, even if they're mommy's menace at home. Find their favorite styles starting at just $4 in the app. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Tamra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Tamra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Tamra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Tamra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
Introducing the perfect companion to your morning listening routine. AG1's clinically backed formula is now flavor-packed with 3 new delicious flavors, tropical, berry, and citrus. Start the day on a high note with probiotics that taste like the tropics. Mix it up with micronutrients that taste like berry or citrus. And take it all the way back with the classic, AG1 Original, with notes of pineapple and vanilla. Do your health a flavor, or 4, with AG1 Next Gen, the daily health drink. Learn more at drinkag1.com.
I knew it. Another Herdat Media production.
Hey, Chantal.
Hey, Rexian.
On today's episode, we're talking Orange County. And
did you lose your voice?
Oh, does it sound like that?
A little bit.
I think I'm just being a little bit lower.
Oh, don't want to wake up the kids.
Exactly. Before I was rudely interrupted.
Yeah.
We are going to be covering Orange County. And then this week, make sure you guys join us on Patreon. We have 2 additional episodes, all ad-free episodes. If you join us through your browser. Don't join us on the app because you save money doing that. But before we get into Orange County, do you miss me?
I don't know, maybe.
You called me today.
Oh, I actually had an idea for something, and I was calling you to see if you were okay with it, but you didn't answer.
Oh, I feel like, you guys, this is not the norm for Chantal to be the one calling and me ignoring her.
I know, literally, you're the one that always calls, but like, I just feel like you're always busy right now with the kids going back to school and stuff.
It's always like when the kids go back to school, those first 2 months are so fucking insane. Like
it's like getting a new routine.
It's just like one thing after another, like curriculum night. Tonight was curriculum nights. That's why I didn't answer Chantal. Then like the fun run and like Halloween stuff and the school fair. There's just so much. And now that I have all 3 kids in there, it's just been really, really crazy. So it's just, yeah, like getting back. It was Jack. You guys, Jack broke his arm.
Oh my gosh. He looks really cute in his little sling though, or his little cast. So, he pulls it off.
Yeah.
But poor Jack. I'm so sad for him.
We were at the cider mill. We went twice this past weekend and he was like on a bounce house and no one saw what happened, which is like a problem for us that none of us like were paying attention. But we were with like my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, And Jack starts crying, and like we're like, oh my gosh, what happened? And he said it was a pure accident. He like, his story is that his like cousin accidentally like might have like, like not hit his hand, but fallen on his hand. I don't know, that's just his story. He's 3 years old. And he was like crying. And I realized I need to not be this mom where I'm just like, you're fine. Because Jack is like the type of person who will fall 100 times and be bleeding out of his knees and be okay. So for him to be like crying this way, I should have never said like, oh, you're fine. So I literally was like, "You're fine. It's okay." But he's like holding his right hand, and he like won't use it. And then me and my husband are like moving his hand, and we're like, he's good. Like you can move it and he's not crying when you move it." But like he was not using that hand. So we slept on it. He woke up twice in the middle of the night and he's like, "My hand hurts." And that the next day we got invited to my in-laws, and again, Jack tells everyone what happened. And my mother-in-law says, like, he's really not using that hand. Like, you guys should really take him to the doctors. And I had meetings all that day, the next day. So I was like, okay, I'll do it after. And she, which was really nice, said, me and like my father-in-law will take him to the doctor. Anyways, or the hospital. So he and that poor boy for like a day and a half was like just dealing with it. And he sprained 2 parts of his wrist. And
I think that's what the craziest part is, how you guys did not take him or believe him that his hand was hurting that much.
yeah, because like we're like, I'm trying not to make it worse. And I swear I knew him. Like he never cries. Like he'll be bleeding. And you can tell it hurts so badly when he falls on his knees because he's always like running. And like he'll get back up and be fine. And I'm like, eh. So yeah, like I need to not be that parent. I think my biggest like issue as a parent is like I need to advocate more for my child when something's wrong.
Yeah.
Versus like I feel like I'm that mom who's always like, when my kids come home and they say something happened, I'm like, well, what did you do? Like, what did you do that happened? And I mean, my kids are obsessed with me, so don't get it fooled, you guys. But like, I need to be more of an advocate for them. And if they come up to me and they're crying and they're saying something is wrong, like, I need to be like, like believe them, not be dramatic, but and I am that mom because now people are going to be like, oh, so if they came up to you and God forbid, like something really bad happened, you wouldn't believe them. No, I'd absolutely believe my child with that type of stuff. I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
More relaxed, where it's like, I mean, sometimes people who have 4 kids, like you're just more, it's like you've seen so much, like, you can't be this like high stress parent or you would never have 4 kids. So it's like, you're just like, oh, it's fine if he's not like screaming bloody murder. But like, definitely next time, if anybody says a part of their body is hurting, we'll just go get it checked. Okay.
Well, we looked up ChatGPT, and this was like why my mother-in-law was like, I'm just going to take him. So we look up ChatGPT, and it was like, if your kid is complaining that it's hurting, don't think that it's just going to go away. Like you should absolutely still see a doctor.
Well, no, that is scary that you had to use chat to confirm that.
I know.
This is very scary for our society.
But like you said, I have 4 kids, and honestly, like ChatGPT to me, I don't even want to say this. Never mind. Because I fucking said ChatGPT is better than a therapist.
Can
we got a bad review over that.
You're saying it wrong. It's ChatGPT, not B as in boy. It's P.
ChatGPT. Oh wow, I've been saying B. Wow.
Okay, that's very scary, you guys. Especially how much she uses it.
That's like something our moms would do.
Exactly. And it was really scary that way you were just saying it.
Oh my God. I like feel like I've been saying it like that to everybody.
And then the probably people are putting in ChatGB as in boyt.com and nothing's coming up for them.
I know. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, you guys, like chat's helped me quite a bit. It might not help you, but it's helped me quite a bit. So yeah. Anyways, poor boy, his first day, he went to school with his sisters at the same school. And in a cast, and like literally everyone hit me up and was like, what happened to him? What happened? I'm like, oh damn, like I didn't realize it was this big of a deal.
I mean, yeah, it's not like any of your other kids have like broken something, so when a kid breaks something, it's just like, how did they do that?
I wonder what kind of mom Chantel is going to be, because I've always been the chillin' mom that like even when Charlie was born, like I made it a point to be like just very chill about her and not like too much. And
oh no, I'm gonna be neurotic. I already know it. Just especially after like me watching your guys' kids, like I know how I'm gonna be.
It was funny because I was telling Chantel this. I was like, man, like first time moms are interesting because my sister-in-law, she has a cute little baby girl and she's like 8 months old. And Sloan came from outside and was like holding her hand. And like she and my brother-in-law were like, wash your hands. And I'm like, wow, like even at 8 months old and like the baby's crawling and like these kids are coming barefoot on the floor and the baby's crawling and they're still like that. But like it's not like a dumb thing. It's like a first time parent thing.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be like that, but no offense to anybody who is like that, but I don't think I would be that crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's interesting, but
It is. You just really can't like it's just such a journey for everyone and everyone's so different. So that's like where it becomes interesting to watch.
yeah, no, for
And then
sure.
it's like, it is funny, but then it's funny to watch people like you too. It's like, you know, when you're a first time mom, like things maybe like you weren't like this, but I'm just saying a lot of people are like, it's such a big deal. And then when they have two kids and then they see someone else with one kid, they're like, oh, it's just because it's one kid. And it's like, they forgot they were also in that situation at sometimes too. So people forget
Right.
like so many times, like when you're in those situations.
Yeah, very true. So yeah, I miss my little Chantelli belly.
Oh, are you going to come and come to the summer I turn pretty party?
Yes, I am.
Okay. You know, we have a lot of random people, so you have to act a
Well,
little
okay,
kid, not
so wait,
yourself.
can I just tell you guys something? Chantal invited me to, I think we talked about this. She had the cutest. It's so funny, you guys. Chantal is so fucking creative when it comes to everything else but our podcast. Like, I'm so sorry. The way that flyer was for your like
Roxanne, that flyer, I typed in summer theme invitation and I found it in 2 seconds and I changed 2 words.
I don't believe you. It was
Swear
like
to God. Took me literally 3 minutes.
it was the cutest thing ever. She texts me and she invites me. But like, you know, when someone invites you and they say, like, hey, like I'm throwing this for someone, like you could come if you want. That's what Chantal did. She
No,
invites
no,
me.
no. I invited her and I said, hey, I don't know if you're caught up because I forgot if like you watched the show. So like me and
I
you never
do.
talk about it. And like Roxanne only likes to watch things that are on TikTok. So maybe now she's gonna want to watch it. So I don't
Okay,
remember, you know.
that's none of that's true. I'm fucking caught up with it.
Okay. So I said, if you're going to be caught up with it, I'm having people over for the finale. And like I told her, it's like my husband's like little cousins. So I was like, if you want to come, you can come. And I told her, like, I invited a couple more other people.
She literally said, hey, she sent me the invite. She's like, hey, like, this is for my husband's cousin, like that I'm doing this. But like, if you're caught up, you can come. And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, like, is this an invite? Like, because at first I saw the invite, like, it was like this whole flyer that she made for this cousin that I don't even know. And I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden she started speaking and I was like, okay, so like, is this not an invite? Like, what? I don't even think I responded to her, to be honest.
I don't, yeah, you responded and you didn't make it seem like you do watch or you're going to come. So I have no idea, but you are invited and definitely you can come, but it's definitely a random crew. It's like,
Why do you have to warn me of that though? Am I not someone who can be in a crowded different crew? Like, is it because
oh
you're not
no,
gonna
I feel more
do
for
you feel
you.
like you have to entertain me?
No, it's more for you. It's more for you. Like I don't know who's what. Like you don't really know these people, so it's more for you if you feel comfortable to come.
Well, I mean, who are these people? Who's
So it's
coming?
gonna be Val's like 3 little cousins. I don't know why I call them little. I mean they're 20, so they're little.
I
They're little
mean,
to me. So
we're
you
really
know,
old, yeah.
Gen Zers, they're very like fun and extra, especially when it comes to the show. And then I also invited some of my friends. I don't know who's coming though. So like I don't know, maybe a couple people are. I told my sister Chloe, which she told me no. She's like not coming to that. And then I told you, and then I also told my husband's brother's new girlfriend. So yeah, it's just a random crew.
Like, gosh. And that's September 17th.
Yes.
I actually thought it was like yesterday.
No, that was like another episode. So we have 2 more to go. See, you guys, she's not into it like that.
I mean, okay, I'm sorry. It's been like the worst acting and the worst storyline. It just got good last episode. So like, let's be real. But well, one of our listeners was like, "Can you guys do a recap on?" And I was like, "I don't know, maybe."
On the Summer I Turned Pretty?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know.
just let me live my life, you guys, and watch it in peace.
You guys, it really ruins watching a show. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, another thing, I watched that Netflix documentary, you guys, and it's
Unknown Number.
okay. Don't piss me off, Chantel.
It's called, I know, but don't ruin it for people. Like, do not ruin it right now for anybody because I watched it last night and thank the Lord Jesus Christ. I don't go on TikTok, so I wasn't spoiled. That was the best thing I ever watched because I didn't know what happened. And I
Okay.
didn't clock it either. So
Well, I mean, I don't think anybody clocked it in that town. So,
but I'm
I
saying
mean,
like watching it, some people are like, oh, I felt it, I knew it. Like, did you know before watching? Because like you're on TikTok, right?
yeah,
Did you
I
know?
didn't know.
Yeah.
I did know, but I was confused because the beginning, I was like, wait, I thought it was this person. And I was just like, I'm scared, you guys. I'm scared of people. Like
Yeah. If
we're
it's
all
something
too,
I don't want
we're
to
all
talk,
too bored as a
I swear.
society.
Listen, for sure, if you guys have not watched it and haven't seen the spoilers, even if you did, you should watch it because it's that crazy. Like the unknown number, and it was based in Michigan. Like God bless Michigan, and it is just so
I
good.
never heard of that town.
I know, me either.
That's a little scare.
There's also like I know we're getting off tangents here, but there's also a documentary on Hulu, and it's called like something Stalker, and it was also based out of Michigan. And I'm like, what is happening? Like I
I
thought
know
Michigan
my
was a
friend. Well, my friend messaged me on like Slack and was like at work and she was like, "Hey, did you watch this on Hulu yet? It's in Michigan." I was like, "What the fuck?"
It was so good. It was like, I mean, like if you are into those stuff, which I know a lot of you guys are because we talk about it in our documentary chat on Patreon. So like, and I haven't texted there, and you guys like the last 2 days, like I've literally been coming home and that's all I've been doing is watching these documentaries. So I have so many. I'll text right now after we get off this, but that was such a good one to watch.
You guys, I ate B-dubs 2 days in a row.
No, you guys, like, what does she eat?
What's wrong with me?
Like your gut is probably so messed up.
My palate is so weird. Yeah,
Like, do you
well.
ever eat a salad?
I like red coat salad.
Which is like what? Like a fried chicken finger on top of like
No, bitch, it's not you guys, she's pissing me off. It's actually like a salmon rustique with like
oh
large feta
yeah.
pieces. I love Greek salad. Like I love
You
feta
always have loved Greek
pieces.
salad.
Like, yeah, I always did. I really want to go to Greece, by the way.
Yeah, I do too. That
Can
is a
we?
vacation I would go with you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you
Yeah,
so
I
much.
would. You guys, I would never go to Europe with Roxanne, but the one place I would go with her is Greece.
Yeah, the whole time I'd be bitching at Europe in Europe for
Yeah.
sure. I just have the bitching problem and I need to stop. I need to stop it, Roxanne. Be grateful. The thing is, like, I complain so much, like, because I'm bored. And like, I am so grateful. So it's like, why do I complain when I'm the most grateful? Like, I am so grateful of my life. Like, I am so lucky and fortunate. Why do I complain as much as I do?
I don't know.
It could be the dumbest thing, too.
Let's
It's
ask
like,
chat. Why don't you ask chat that?
I know, like, why? It's going to say, bitch, you're bored, get a hobby. And I'm going to be like, dude, I don't even have a second for myself. What do you mean?
Literally.
It was funny. Wait, one last thing, you guys, from curriculum night. Like there was this girl, because like there's a sign up sheet at curriculum night where like you sign up to, volunteer things for your kids' class. And like Jack's in there, like my baby, like that is my boy. And I am not those moms that like, oh my gosh, my boy, but like Jack, you guys, if you knew his personality, it is the best personality ever. And my girls are getting older. Like they don't like me right now. I mean, they love me, but you know what I mean? Like they're just getting older. They have friends now and stuff. But, Jack, like, so I don't know what the point of the story was, Chantal.
I don't know either. Where were you going with that?
I was saying about volunteering and how I signed up for absolutely everything, but there was like, what were we talking about before?
We were talking about going to Greece and being grateful and not being like, not being a complainer.
Oh, no. We were talking about like busy, like all that stuff. Okay. So like I'm sitting there and I signed up for everything. They like literally say you can only sign up for one thing. And of course, Maya signs up for everything. And I just was like, just in case, like you guys, like I'm here all the time if you need help, whatever. And this woman was like next to me. She's like, yeah, I'm going to sign up. But she's like, I don't got time for this. I'm a busy person. And I'm like, bitch, no one is busier than me. Okay. And I don't like to compete with other people about that stuff. But when people say like they're busy, I'm like, I'm working Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, 4 kids. And then we do 10 hours of podcasting. I also write for the website every single day. Like, do not come at me with you're busy, ma'am. And like act like and look down at me because I'm like, oh, I mean, I guess I'll do that too, but like I'm actually busy. I don't have time for this. Bitch, do you know who is busy? Do you actually know who's busy?
Let me tell you something though. A lot of people, and I've learned this, is like a lot of people's capacities are a lot shorter than ours is. So like them being busy is like literally them having an errand to do that day, and like people get overwhelmed. Like I'm not joking. So
no,
like,
but I'm like that with errands too. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just saying in general, like if they had to, go to work 3 times a week that week. That week is a busy and hard week for them because they get overwhelmed. So it's like sometimes people's capacities are just so off and so different, and then it's okay, whatever. But it is funny, like when if she did know what you did and then she still said that, she probably felt like silly, but like people really can't handle things.
I don't think no one at the school knows what I do. Like
Yeah.
no one. And then they think like, because I'm like so involved in the school and I'll
They
like,
probably think you're a Sam.
yeah, they'll like, they like, I'm so involved in the school and they literally like look at me and they're like, oh, like, I just don't have the time like you do. I'm like, okay, bro. Okay. Like whatever. Yeah. I don't sleep. Thank you though. But anyways.
Which, by the way, I didn't mean to say that stay-at-home moms can't do anything or that they're busy too, but they probably think that.
I feel like I'm a working parent who's also a stay-at-home mom.
Like, what do you mean?
Because like I work full time, but like I'm the stay-at-home mom with my kids.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like I do both and it's not cute. And it's, again, girls, when you are getting married, don't act like you're an independent bitch, okay? Act stupid. I'm so sorry. Act like you know, like you were this princess who was spoiled your whole life, and that's like exactly how it should be for the rest of your life.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there is one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at friskies.com or visit your local store.
How do you top your love for your cat? With a cascade of decadent savory gravy over a mouth-watering mousse pâté. Fancy Feast gems. 2 gourmet pâtés in one convenient pack. Simply peel and plate to reveal a pyramid shape that makes eating delightful and pamper her with an experience as extraordinary as she is. Turn the everyday into the extraordinary with Fancy Feast gems.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Between two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN, you try to be in control of how your info is protected. But many other places also have it, and they might not be as careful. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast for 40% off. Terms apply.
Hey, this is Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast, here to help you make the most of your summer with Michelob Ultra, a superior light beer worth playing for. Play for it with the guys when you're competing to see who can sink more birdies on the golf course, because winning tastes even better with Ultra on the line. Play for Ultra. Fill your fridge with Michelob Ultra this summer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This message is sponsored by Greenlight. With school out, summer is the perfect time to teach our kids real-world money skills they'll use forever. Greenlight is a debit card and the #1 family finance and safety app used by millions of families, helping kids learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely. Parents can send their kids money and track their spending and saving, while kids build money confidence and skills in fun ways. Start your risk-free Greenlight trial today at greenlight.com/Spotify. That's greenlight.com/Spotify.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
As a sports fan, I have to confess. Sometimes the game gets kind of boring. That's when I unfold my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 and use multi-window viewing on its large screen. Boring game? I'm checking out my fantasy baseball league at the same time. Score still 1-0? I'm replying to emails in the other window, scoring points with the boss. Semifinals finally getting exciting? I'm buying tickets to the finals and booking my flights. Can your phone do that?
The new Galaxy Z Fold 7. Get yours at Samsung.com.
Who says you can't be the topic of conversation for all the right reasons? The Hyundai Tucson Hybrid pairs bold presence with advanced technology and sleek style. It's everything you didn't know you needed in an SUV and then some. Okay, Hyundai. Visit HyundaiUSA.com to learn more.
Learning through play starts with Lego Duplo. With Lego Duplo, toddlers can develop real-life skills while having fun with colorful bricks made just for them. Large, easy to grip, and safe to explore. When children express themselves with Lego Duplo, they build patience, problem-solving, and empathy. See your child learn perseverance and self-expression with everything they imagine and create. Visit lego.com/preschool to learn more.
Jif peanut butter. It's that Jiffing good, it doesn't really need advertising. So instead, enjoy the calming sounds of the ocean. Jif. Ooh, it's that Jiffing good. Get your Jif at Jif.com.
Tron Ares has arrived.
I would like you to meet Ares, the ultimate AI soldier. He is biblically strong and supremely intelligent.
You think you're in control of this? You're not.
On October 10th.
What are you?
My world is coming to destroy yours, but I can help you.
The war for our world begins in IMAX. Tron Ares, rated PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13. Only in theaters October 10th. Get tickets now.
But I say this knowing that like my husband always tells me this. He's like, Roxanne, you choose to be busy. Like you choose to do things. Like I don't like, he's like, I can just chill. Like you like put it on yourself. And I'm like, I know I literally can't sit still.
Yeah, which I do think that's a form of anxiety too.
Wow. Okay. I don't think I have that, but okay.
You do. Like it is a thing. Like it's like you keep busy because you don't want to like sit with your thoughts.
Oh, you always tell me that.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. We could save some of this for Patreon. Like this is how we like talk on Patreon.
20 minutes in, like clearly you miss me and you feel like you want to talk here.
I know. And by the way, these are our phone conversations. Like, is that how you guys talk on the phone with people? Like your sister or your cousin or your friend? Like, do you guys talk like this? Because this is like literally this is me and her on the phone. And like I'm running a million errands while doing like being on the phone with her doing like having this conversation.
Definitely.
Okay, sorry. All right, let's get into Orange County. I'll be honest, I didn't write notes. I did not write notes because I was just like, we're going to talk about the main parts. And it kind of like, this episode was like, ugh.
Yeah, I feel like bold episodes tonight, like Orange County and Miami were both like that.
But like, this episode kind of pissed me off though.
So in what part? Like you're talking about because a lot of people were trying to reconcile with Tamra on this episode?
Well, of course that. But just kind of the whole Katie thing too.
You're talking about, I want to talk about that though, that conversation alone. Like, are you mad that she's not going to be on the show anymore? Or how like it presented?
I don't like how like my whole thing was like Emily in the beginning of the episode is talking about like Katie's not allowed to be around, yada, yada, yada. And it's like, I'm just trying to understand like what this woman did to you that you think that you can ice her out. Like, who are you that you can ice her out? Like, I don't understand who gave her that power or thought that this was going to go well by the audience. But the way Emily is treating Katie and making sure that she gets iced out. Like, I know some people are upset with Jen. And I get it. Like, I 100% believe that all the women were in Jen's ear to the point that she was like questioning things about Katie too. And God knows like what was behind the scenes with like production and all that stuff. But I just like was so pissed, like watching Emily ask, like, I don't know what it was. If she was, I should have wrote this, but like if she was like invited to something or she's not going to be able to come or she's not letting her come or some shit like that Emily said that I'm like, who made you queen bee?
Well, clearly, like, this is like her everything because she was so mad that Katie like did what she did last year, the babysitter stuff, that like this was hers, like her motive. And she's like, her motive is playing out almost like, or her, like her wishes and wants is playing out. and she feels so good about it. Like what
It's
she
really not
wanted.
that serious though. Like
I
it's
know, and I think it's
really what Katie did was not that fucking serious. Tamra's done a million things worse to each of them.
And
So
you
that's
guys-
why it's like make it make sense.
And I think a lot of people are really turned off by the season and the show because of it. Like, it's not even just like our people that we are listening to. Like, even some of my friends who watch like OC, they're like, I don't even want to watch the season anymore. Like, they're
It's
so
giving
done with
New
it.
Jersey.
Yeah, it's like they're so done with it because it's like so weird and just like very hypocritical. A lot of things that are not making sense. Like, we're so over it. Like, it's like you guys are playing, like you guys are being too extra with some of these things. Like, a lot of it just didn't like mesh together, and it was like trying too hard. And it's like it's very like giving everyone the ick, to be honest.
There's no way we can do the same cast next season. There's
No.
just no way. Like, first off, all these women are afraid of Tamra. Okay. All of them. So it's like not fun watching them literally hold someone to a torch. And then all of a sudden, Tamra has done like the worst of the worst things and no one's saying anything. Like, you cannot, what is it? Like, not treat someone poorly, but like shit on one person when another person does the exact same type of stuff and you guys don't say anything and you guys like justify it.
The one thing that really bothered me this episode too, and we talked about it a little bit last episode, was like a lot of them kept using the rhetoric of like, oh, the you know, especially even when Katie was trying to debunk the people, like she found out that, you know, in this episode she was showing Jen that they're like paid actors or whatever it is, they go on TV a lot, and like a lot of them are like, oh, like that means that we were all lying or something, but it's like you guys all got caught in lies too. So like, are you trying to say what you guys got caught in is 100% fact? So Heather, that means you literally called paparazzi. Is that what you're trying to say?
Right. And that's what I know, because Heather in her confessional was like, oh, as if like my husband's on TV. Is she saying that because they've been on TV before that they are not legit? She's like, my husband's a legit surgeon and he's on TV. And it's like, well, wow, you really seem to believe what this polygraph test is saying.
Yeah.
And that means you've just admitted to staging paparazzi photos. But okay, thank you. Like, I mean, there was so much unprofessionalism about this company, so much bullshit. And like, I feel bad for Katie because I'm like, man, as a human, like this girl keeps having to defend herself. And like, if she did one thing, they're harping on that. So then everything like looks a certain way when it's not supposed to be that way. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just like, I
think that's where probably
her.
Yeah, I think that's probably where Jen comes in, because like that's kind of the same thing, because I really do want to talk about the whole situation with Jen and her sitting down. Like, I felt very awkward watching it. I literally did not know how to feel. I did not know who to believe in the situation. Like, it was so weird because you have one person who's like literally saying like that is not the case. Like, she's like, to me, like Katie, when she's talking, I'm like, I believe her. But then like when also Jen's talking, I'm like, wait, I believe her though. And it's like, it also feels like they're just so like they were on the same team, and then all of a sudden with a split second they're not, so like they're both confused.
I think that Jen had all of them in her ear, including Tamra, who's now acting like, you know, she was always Katie's biggest advocate, but she like lied about Matt cussing her out.
And then the only reason why she's Katie's biggest advocate in this moment right now is because, you know, she is calling out, she wants to call out Gretchen for lying too, which is also like hypocritical. It's like, you just want to point to one thing that you think Gretchen lied about, even though it supposedly came back in the polygraph that she didn't lie about it. So it's like, what is it?
Yeah, that's why this polygraph thing is so stupid. And that's what Katie should say at the reunion, like, because it's not making sense. Like, we see a scene of you saying this, and the polygraph said this. Like, clearly that doesn't make sense. So, I'm like just a little bit disappointed in like the Gretchen Slade thing, because I do genuinely believe that Gretchen doesn't remember saying that shit to Tamra and Shannon, by the way, where she said, I went to the hospital. I don't think like Katie's making this up. I think that with Gretchen, like, I don't know. I feel like Gretchen fucking knew. Like, she knew like what Tamra's trying to do. Like, Tamra's trying to deflect all this shit from her, how much everyone hated her last season. And like, she knows how Tamra's motives are. And she kind of let Tamra win this season by turning on Katie because like Tamra and Emily and all of them were in her ear. And so I don't know, because like when they talk about, like when Matt was talking about like how Slade and them have had multiple conversations and Slade wants to take Tamra down, I don't fucking blame Slade, dude. Like, we even hear at the end when Gretchen talks to Tamra, she's like, Slade didn't get some jobs because of like how you spoke about him. I don't blame him. Like, his son died, and Tamra's trying to highlight how he's a deadbeat dad during his funeral. Like, I don't fucking blame the man. Like, if he wants to have our conversations about this, like, woman, like, we do seem to disregard that these women will go after the husbands or the men and literally ruin their lives to the point that they can't do businesses with other people. So it's like, I don't fault him for thinking that way or being like, I want to do that, like, fuck Tamra, because Tamra's doing the same thing to them. So it's like, why are we faulting them? But like, I just hate how I hate how Tamra won where with Gretchen just, kind of turning on Katie.
I hate the
What's
whole
going
situation.
on there, Chantal? That's really loud.
Oh, wait, what is loud?
Your TV in the background.
Oh, it's been on, so I don't know what's changed.
Well, now it's fine. I feel like you're lying, but okay.
To me, it's like, I don't know what has, now I lost my train of thought because I'm like, what's happening here? But like, I think everything, I think it's really annoying that we just can't say the truth. Like, maybe like, I just wish for me, Gretchen would have said like, maybe I said that at dinner joking around and she ran with it instead of making it seem like Katie is like a crazy person for even hearing the word hospital. Like for her to say like, oh, I should have went to the hospital versus I went to the hospital and I got this test done and there was something like this. Like, who would make that up? Like, I don't understand why anyone would make that up.
I feel like there is something missing here, that it got to a point where Jen is like completely turning on Katie too.
Yeah, I mean, I think like when you're a group of 6 people going out to, couples dinner, I don't think that you're that far off from people that you can't hear the conversation. But it could be,
you think Jen heard it?
Yeah. Or she could maybe have heard something like that. And then the next day, Gretchen said, I could have went to the hospital, or like she retold a story. And then that's really what's in her head.
The thing is, I don't think Katie's lying about it. I don't think Jen's lying either. Like, I don't think Jen's a liar. I don't think she's sitting there. Like, I really don't think that she heard it. Like, I really don't. I do think that she thinks, well, no, hold on. I do think that she does think that Katie always includes her and stuff, and that bothers her. Like, whenever Katie will be like, well, Jen even knows. Like, I do think she doesn't like that. But I don't think that she actually heard that.
Which I do think is annoying as a friend. Like, if I'm a friend and like if you are the person that's always in drama, like let's say me and you're always hanging out and like you're the one that's always in drama and then you're dragging my ass into it, I'd be like, stop bringing me into it. Like, I have nothing to do with it. Just because I'm there doesn't mean like I'm participating and I'm like doing things. Like, that's your own problem. So that does get annoying. Like, I can 100% see Jen's side to that. And like, that would eat me up too. But the one thing to me is like, I just think there's so many situations that there, like, you could stand up for her for one moment of it. Like, how can she really be lying? I mean, maybe she is, but like, even right, I guess, like, I don't know. I swear, you guys,
really
it's so hard for me because like, I also am annoyed that she's like teaming up with Tamra in this moment, trying to like defend like herself. It's like she has the devil to do it.
I mean, listen, like, I don't know.
No, because that's what Tamra wants. Like, she prides on the weak, and I'm not saying Katie's weak, but she's weak in this situation where like it's everyone against her. So when you do finally have that person, like, I get the point that if you finally have
right, and every single one of them would be like this. So
but like, look who the person is, and it's like, better.
Yeah, but I mean, she's also been wrong so badly from the other women right now. So I get it. Like, I get it, and it sucks because hopefully Katie's smart about like the whole Tamra situation, but Tamra's definitely like using her. But I mean, if Tamra's being nice to her throughout all this, like when you feel low, like you could tell in every episode we've been saying Katie looks distraught, like she looks tired, like you feel bad. You really feel bad. Like, it's a lot on someone where you're constantly having to defend yourself. And then like, if you lied about one thing, that's all that keeps getting brought up. It's bullshit, So again, my whole thing is like with Katie and the way that every single one of them talk to bloggers, every single one of them are friends with bloggers, every single one of them. So it's like, that's what they're like acting most mad about when they all do it. So I'm just like, I can't with the hypocrisy. And I kind of just wish that it didn't. I don't know. I'm really disappointed in this season right now.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing, honestly. Is just like, what the hell are we watching?
I want to like side note something about Gina. I feel like she's gonna go. Like, there's no way she has another season. But like every season, like we see the same thing. We see her relationship with Travis's ex I mean, the ex-wife, like where like the ex-wife doesn't like her. We see how much she loves Britt, and then we see how she tries to convince herself she doesn't love Matt. And it's literally the same thing every single time.
I mean, I don't really think she loves Matt, but like I think like a part of her, I'm sure
I think she dies for him.
I think a part of her like likes to make sure she stays close with his wife, his current wife. And then, but like I also think she like sees like his relationship, like how he probably treats her, and was like, damn, like he never treated me like that.
Yeah. Jen holds an event and she doesn't invite Katie, which, like, I get why she didn't because all of them are like, fuck Katie, fuck Katie. And like, I feel like we're missing something with Tamra and the Katie thing. Like, I don't know if Bravo's trying to give Tamra a good edit because she's like not talking shit about Katie in this. I don't know. It's crazy how this stuff works. But they all seem to be like happy that Katie is not there, which is fucked up because Katie's probably at home sleeping, And again, I do believe that Jen is very sad about this, but Tamra says that like Tamra and Jen have a conversation and she tells her like straight up like, listen, things don't go as deep unless like you care about someone. And she's like, we had good times. So she's basically saying like, I wouldn't be so harsh on you if I didn't care about you. But then in recent interviews, she's like, I don't care about her. So it's like, just fucking make up your mind. Like
She
we
only
all know.
does it when it's she only does it when it's convenient. It's so easy. Like in those conversations for her, it's convenient to say that. And then in other conversations when you're not in her face, it's easy for her to say that you don't matter.
Yeah.
So take her as she is, not on screen, you guys. It's not that freaking hard. It's literally not that hard.
Yeah. And then they're all so they kind of say they're gonna move forward. And I'm like, no, don't do it, Jen. What is
And
happening?
Shannon's dying low key too.
And Shannon has nothing going on in this whole season. And Shannon's kind of like, Shannon's like, listen, I get it. I've been there. Like I was fooled too. They'll see. And sure they did see because Tamra and Jen aren't good right now. So then Gretchen and Tamra have a talk and I'm like, Gretchen, don't fucking fall for it. You've been so smart this entire time when it came to Tamra and how she plays the game and how she's like behind everything that gets brought up. And then what does Gretchen do? What does she do? They like have a conversation. They bring up Joe, for example, and Tamra's like, you think that I brought Joe around because of you? And it's like, Tamra, you have not brought Joe around since she's left the show, but when Gretchen returns, you bring her around and then you claim it has nothing to do with her. Like, we are not stupid. Stop thinking we are stupid. Like, you are stupid for even saying that.
And before she even said that to Tamra or to Gretchen, like in her confessional, she said something like, oh, get over it. I'm going to bring her. But it's like, you know what that is doing. So like, why are you like lying to her face? Like, that's like I just don't like when people are not authentic in that point. But like, yeah, I want to bring her. I want to ruffle your feathers. Like, say it how it is.
Yeah, stand on business. Oh my gosh, our listeners all hit me up and they're like, I love how you hate Ace, but you keep saying
you use his words.
Yeah, I know. I was like, maybe I love him. I don't know. But like
did you ever listen to his full podcast that he was on with that guy?
No, I won't. Why?
No, I think you should because I think it'll give you a bigger picture.
It's
I don't
so
think
funny.
you're gonna churn and be like, oh my God, I think he's great and he's saying the right things because like I still like didn't like feel that way, but I do feel like some of the things he was saying like makes more sense.
So it's so funny because I keep seeing on TikTok how the interview that Austin did was like everyone has turned and like are Austin fans now and they're like he is by far the most authentic one. Like, all this, like all the people that were like, I was so wrong about him, listening to him, even out of all the people who've done interviews, this was the best interview. And I'm like, Chantel, like, I feel like we're very good with our gut feeling about people.
Yeah.
We like say it from the beginning and then it turns out to always be right.
Well, I want to listen to that to see then.
Yeah. But anyways, okay, so then Gretchen and her are just like talking and Gretchen, Tamara's basically like, fuck your feelings, get over it, or like, don't, bye. And Gretchen is like, well, like she falls for it. Okay.
Well, Gretchen says sorry for her part, which I think is big. I think it's okay to do that. Like, it's like, I'm sorry for talking about your daughter. Like, I know that hurt you. And then I think that made, Tamra see, okay, maybe if she's going to apologize, like I have to apologize now. Like I have to say something. So then finally, like when, I think Gretchen explained to her, like, listen, like what you did, like really affected Slade and his business work. And then she finally got it and was like, oh, I'm sorry for that.
Right.
But like, she did not want to say sorry, guys. She did not want to go in that conversation and say sorry to aggression at all. And I think that's like where it's like what pissed me off. It's like, why did I just fall for that? Like, she has no remorse of what she's done to me and my whole family.
Yeah. So yeah, it ends up them being good, and it's like, oh my gosh, just everything I didn't want to happen in this season that I knew was going to happen, because I feel like Tamara always gets what she wants, and I'm like, how does someone who does such shitty things get what they want? It just doesn't make sense to me.
I want to talk about one moment too in this episode about Emily. So like in the beginning, obviously, like we see her and Gretchen getting this like testosterone palette, and she's like, yeah, it makes you just want to have, like, I have so much sex with, Shane now. And then also I know, but then we see the scene of like her telling Shannon and Gina like how, her poor son like is like basically like, this is why what you can't say on camera, because she's basically to me is saying that her son is making them gonna get a divorce if they do get a divorce, because like what's going on with him. And it's like they're roommates. It's like, what is it though? Like, please, like, what is it with you guys? Are you guys roommates? Are you guys not? Like, what's happening? You said two different things in the past like hour.
Yeah. And that goes to show you, it's like very hard. I know it's about her child, so I'm not taking away anything of what she's going through. Like, I can't even imagine. And it does seem like she is affected, but yeah, like I'm sorry, like
But as
1
a
plus
kid
1 is
too,
not 3.
yeah, but also as a kid too, it's like one day, it's like the one thing as like kids, I think that a lot of happens with divorce is like they take it on themselves, thinking like they maybe are the problems, or like what happened, like because they don't really understand things fully. So like if you're blatantly saying it on national television that like this child is making sure that it's gonna be the one because of like what's going on with them, and you guys are not getting along, like that's gonna drive you to divorce. Like that's like, watch what you say on TV. You and
That's
Shane are making
actually
yourselves.
That's actually such a good point. My biggest thing is like, if I'm on TV, if my child is like not a baby and they're a boy of, you guys, like for example, let me just explain something to you. Kids in like 6th grade and 7th grade are like fucking bullies, right? Like they are fucking bullies. Like people talk to your children, dude. Okay. So like I was at like I was like helping out, and there was like these like 6th graders, I think. And like I swear, Chantal, like I was wearing these like Lululemon pants, but like I feel like they kind of give me a camel toe, and they're sitting and I'm standing, and like I can see them looking at my badge, and then they're like looking at each other and laughing. And I'm like, and I'm thinking, you're ugly, like shut up, like, and I'm like 33 years old, and I'm like, what? And like throughout it, like I just keep feeling that. And I'm like, what the hell? And like so my whole point is like this kid is like what, 10?
I think like either like 8 to 10, yeah, somewhere around there.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Like you guys, I got so bullied in elementary school. Like it was the most traumatizing thing ever. So kids are just the biggest bullies ever. So if like my kid is like 3rd grade and up, like I am not going to talk about them like on a show and say like things like you just said, like, oh yeah, they're leading me to a divorce, or like something's really wrong with him, or like he's attached. And I know that's like your real life and you can relate. And then you're sitting there calling him like, autistic. And then Shane saying like, I don't know if he is, like, let's not like make assumptions. But like the way kids are, they are so fucking scary. And it's like, I don't know. It's never ever worth doing that. Like I personally could never like bring my kid or drag my kid about something like that on national TV.
I think like what you're saying too is like they're in such a very like sensitive emotional state in their lives, like they're so like young and impressionable that like that's not the time we should be doing that to them. That's not the time that we should be talking about them in that way. Like if there truly was something going on, which I'm sure there is, like she's not making this up, like she's going through something really tough, which is really sad. Like I don't want to take that away from her. Like I do think it's sad that what she's going through, like, and that I'm sure it's hard on her marriage, and I think that's all true. I just think the way she's like talking about it just gives me like rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
And then it's like I don't know what the truth is between her and Shane, because it's like one minute you can't get off him, and now you're like you're bringing up that like you guys might get divorced. And it's like, what? Like you guys are like, you guys have always been friends. You guys have always been like had that like roommate type relationship where like you guys are clowning on each other.
Yeah. That's
so
a very
confusing.
That's a very, very good point, Chantal.
But yeah, nothing else happened, y'all.
Yeah, that's all I got for OC. We got to do our Miami recap now. So make sure you listen to both because we have our OC and Miami recap.
And make sure you put on the description, jump to 20 minutes because that's
I
how much
did.
it's happening to
I
me.
just wrote it out and I wrote skip to 20 minutes. So
Okay, bye guys.
You know what? Our loyal listeners loved our personal talk. Okay. Well, all right. Have a great day. Bye, guys.
Bye.